This Saturday is National Slow Down, Move Over Day. And while this law has been applicable in every state, just 3 in 10 Americans know it actually exists. Well, AAA wants to remind everyone about Slow Down, Move Over Day to help emergency workers stay safe. And here to tell us more about how to stay safe on the roads is John Treanor with AAA of Northern California. John, thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, of course. I want to talk about this, and I'm so excited because I actually am a person that commutes in here. I have a long commute every day. I'm on the roads. I know that people can get a little crazy out there, so safety on the roads is so important. So first, for anyone that doesn't know, tell everyone what Slow Down, Move Over Day is all about.
Yeah, well, it's really incredible because this is a common sense law, kind of like a seatbelt law, that 7 in 10 of viewers out there don't know actually exists, which is amazing when you think about it. And it's a simple law. If you see an emergency worker, you see flashing lights on the side of the road, it means they're helping someone out. Slow down, and if it's safe to do so, get over a lane.
And that's literally just meaning as you're driving and you're that closest car next to somebody who's pulled over or stopped on the side of the road, it just means give them some space, move on over, and once you pass them, you clear back into your lane.
Exactly. 1 lane on a freeway is 12 feet. It's about the width of the monitor behind us. That's not that much space, but that can really be a life-saving amount of space. I don't know if you remember the last time you had a flat tire. My first flat tire, I was in college. It was a driving rainstorm. You pull over to the side of the road. I'm not a pit crew for NASCAR, but I'm pretty quick at changing a tire. But time moves slower, cars move faster, and that shoulder feels really, really snug. 12 feet can give a lot of breathing room to somebody.
I know we actually have some good B-roll of this with the cars pulled over on the side, and me watching this, here it is now on the screen. Watching this footage, I actually had a lot of anxiety just watching this. It's pretty scary.
Yeah, and this is just a day at the office for a tow truck driver or an emergency worker, right? But you can see how close those cars are coming and how fast they're going. A car can travel 90 feet roughly if they're going 65 miles an hour. A tow truck is 8 feet long. So really in the blink of an eye, you're passing by an accident scene if you're going full speed. Accidents can happen very quickly when you're moving that fast. You don't have time to react. So if you slow down when you see those flashing lights, you give yourself more time to be a little present, to know what's coming, and to avoid an accident.
Yeah, and I have so much more respect for the workers out there who are helping motorists that are stranded on the side of the road. But I want to talk a little bit more about these laws and why are they so widespread? You
know, the laws are there in every state. All 50 states have slow down, move over laws. Each law is different. Each state's fine print is a little different. Here in California, it's emergency workers, so fire, police, and medical, but it's also Caltrans workers, it's also tow truck drivers that have those orange flashing lights. They cover everything. AAA since 2007 has worked to really expand those laws and make sure they are represented in all 50 states because we have tow truck drivers in all 50 states and we want to make sure they go home safely.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crucial to keep them safe on the road as they're helping other stranded motorists. I absolutely agree. So how does the law work?
The law is very simple. When you're driving on the interstate or really any road and you see flashing lights on the side of the road, slow down and check your blind spot. If it's okay to move over a lane. That seems common sense. It's not something we always do. A lot of people, you know, they're trying to get somewhere, especially in rush hour traffic in the morning or the evening, like you trying to get home from work. There are penalties for breaking these laws, right? So in California, it's points on your license. It's up to a $1,000 fine if you do break it. That's a lot of money. As you know, things are tight, so $1,000 can really go somewhere. But more than that, the impact of following that law means someone might be able to go home safely.
Yeah, absolutely. And what if you can't? You said if your blind spot is safe to do so and you can move over, do it. But what if you can't?
Slowing down is something we all can do, right? So if you see flashing lights, slowing down is a must do. If you can't get over, you don't have to get over. The slow down, move over law is only if it's safe to move over and because you don't want to cause an accident, trying to avoid creating an accident. So the slowing down part, it's easy to do, right? The moving over part might be trickier. That's why it's not a requirement under the law. But according to the AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety, 24 emergency workers die nationwide every year in these accidents. It's almost 1 every 2 weeks. You could see how quickly these accidents happen, how often they happen, and close calls happen much, much more often.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Well, I really appreciate you spreading awareness of this. Like you said, most motorists don't know that this is a law, but I love that even something as simple as slowing down can make a big difference. And that's really probably just going to bring your awareness to what's happening, make sure that you're focusing on that. You have some other tips, and I'm excited to get into these. So besides the slow down, move over law, what is the first tip that you have for us?
Well, there are ways to try to avoid an accident before you see an emergency worker. Having flashing lights, it shouldn't be the only time that you're alerted to maybe slowing down and being more present. You want to be present in your surroundings. We hear the term distracted driving so often that often people drone out when they hear it, but that is really crucial. Make sure you're setting things like your GPS or figuring out what music playlist or podcast you're listening to before you drive your car. Put the cell phone away. You don't need to respond to a text message or check your work email while you're driving. I have kids, I have 3 of them. They all need something literally every second of every day, especially while we're driving. Someone drops a cup or a binky in the back seat. You have to leave it until you get to a stop, right, until it's safe. Make sure you do everything that could take your attention off the road before you drive or when it's safe to do so, like when you're fully parked at a stop. Distracted driving is the #1 cause, really, of these kind of accidents. And it helps you be more present in front of you so you can do things like see an emergency worker on the side of the road.
Yeah, like I said, I have a long commute every day, and I really have made it a rule for myself that you put the cell phone away. There's no need to answer a work email or a text message while you're driving, so I really stick by that. What's another tip that you have for us?
Well, listen, first of all, the distracted driving thing, we all want me time, right? What a great excuse to not be bothered by anybody by saying, listen, I'm driving. I can't focus on this. Obviously, do things like wear your seatbelt, make sure that your lights are on if you need to have your lights on in emergency situations, or lights on at nighttime, or if the rain's going. Use your blinker when you're making turns. Do things to make other drivers aware of what you're going to do on the roadway so they can avoid things like the accidents with you. The #1 thing, take your time. You don't need to rush to get anywhere. Follow the speed limits. Obviously, that is not only a way to avoid a hazard, it's a way to save on gas as well. These are things that you could do every day just to make sure you get to your destination safely, and other drivers do as well.
Amazing. Okay, and before I let you go, you have one final tip for safe driving.
Yes, what I want everyone to do is have a plan in case emergencies happen. Obviously, AAA really recommends having a AAA membership or some roadside assistance plan. Alert people to where you're traveling, especially if you're going long distances like a road trip, and have a plan in case you get pulled over to the side of the road. That means keep things like blankets and waters and have an emergency pack in your car. Know who to call if you need help, and of course, we hope you call AAA.
Absolutely. That's a great tip, to be prepared. Have the things in your trunk, some water, emergency supply kit, blanket. I love these tips, John. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing a little bit about slow down, move over day, and all of these road safety tips.
Thanks so much for having me.
Of course. To learn more about slow down, move over day, you can visit AAA's website at AAA.com. And of course, we'll have a link on our website as well.